Cyclone Winston's path across Fiji was unforgiving. With wind gusts reaching 300 kilometres an hour, the system was the strongest ever recorded in the southern hemisphere. It left a toll of more than 40 dead, with thousands more injured. 5,000 kilometres away, Darwin's National Critical Care and Trauma Response Centre received an urgent call for help.
I can only describe it as Armageddon. It was quite horrific. There really was nothing left.
Working in small teams, the Australian medical personnel ventured deep into the devastated regions, providing essential outreach services alongside their Fijian counterparts.
Well, lives would have been lost. People would have died because of infection, because of contamination.
But amongst the survivors, there were harrowing tales of those who didn't make it.
There was a little girl there about the age of 12. The first thing she said to me was, "My little sister's dead." And I don't know that you can describe how powerful that is and how heart-wrenching that is. And you look around and there's just nothing left of the community.
Ground zero. Guys, this is horrendous. I've never seen anything like it. It's huge, it's scary.
The idea of a National Critical Care and Trauma Response Centre was conceived following the 2002 Bali bombings.
Something like 65 to 70 critically injured individuals were brought here. They weren't just burns, there were also traumatic amputations, horrible head injuries, all sorts of other injuries.
Darwin did its best to cope with the massive influx of patients, but it was clear a long-term solution was needed to deal with future terrorist attacks and natural disasters in the region.
The idea was, in its infancy, was as a reception and a response centre.
Since its formation a decade ago, the centre has been tasked with many challenging assignments, ranging from the second Bali bombings of 2005 to the Ashmore Reef boat explosion 4 years later. And in recent years, the team has been deployed to 3 cyclone-ravaged countries: the Philippines, Vanuatu and Fiji.
The sheer beauty of what we're able to offer the world, literally, has been recognised and is well recognised by WHO and the United Nations.
The rationale for basing the National Critical Care and Trauma Response Centre in Darwin is its proximity to our northern neighbours. Many of the countries have seen their share of natural and man-made disasters. The same countries also happen to attract plane loads of Australian tourists.
At any one time, there are 20,000 Australians in Bali on any given day, and there's 7,000 in Lombok.
Only last month, the travel advice for Indonesia was updated, warning terrorists are in the advanced stages of planning an attack.
On the unfortunate occurrence that there is another mass casualty event in Indonesia, we need to know that there is a high-level capability for all the Aussies over there, as well as the Balinese and any other tourists that may be there from other nationalities.